Alright, I think we're live. I think we're good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this thing is so slow. Oh, I hate this internet.
You're almost at your take profit, no?
Hmm?
You're almost at your take profit, right?
It's basically sitting at break even.
Oh, okay.
So entry was actually like right here.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. The spread kind of jumped up on me.
We have any news tonight?
Just 6:30 for AUD, but it's only a yellow folder. I don't know if JPY. I think JPY might have something at 6 or 6:30 as well.
Yeah, there's that yellow folders in a row, like 2 minutes.
Yo, what up, David? What up, Long? Yeah.
Hey, Mike. Yo, what's up? I think that thing might be a monkey. Yeah, I know. I realize that. Man, I'm sitting here looking at it. I'm like, man, maybe it is a monkey. Then I had to Google it, and they do sell Valentine's Day monkeys. I know, it pissed me off because I had to tell my girlfriend she was right.
I fucking hate when you gotta do that.
Dude, it's like, come on now, really?
Yeah.
She's never gonna let you forget it. I'd rather take a loss in Forex, to be honest with you guys.
I'll send you my Venmo. Alright, come on, baby. Give us a little spike. Yeah, guys, I'm already in buys on GA. But the move I'm waiting for, if sells, I just... a nice quick scalp up. Looked like it could be a nice opportunity.
Yeah, I can't find the live stream at all right now, Paul. It's like not popping up.
I mean, it's up.
Yeah, I'm on. Dude, it's not coming up under anything when I type in live forex trading with Paul, trading with Paul, nothing's coming up. Only
if you try trading with Paul and then go to videos, you'll see the live video. I was having that same problem.
Yeah, that's so weird. 'Cause every time I get on here, I just type in live forex trading, it comes right up. But I see it now, but that's strange.
For sure.
We could have just taken a minute. You might have just had to press refresh or something.
What's up, Paul?
Yo, what up? What's up, Gustavo?
I hope that that small weight to the left wasn't that small rejection. Now we're gonna continue down.
Yeah, that could happen. If it does, I'm gonna get in the sells because that's what I'm waiting for. But I think we got a little bit more up room before we run into any serious issue.
Okay.
I mean, looking at the hourly, we'll see. A lot of people look at GJ, AJ. I'm looking at GA lately. Kind of just EJ is pretty popular. Just depends on your preference. Yeah, David, bro, just get some sleep. It's Friday tomorrow.
Evening, Paul. Evening, everybody.
Yo, yo.
Yeah.
Man, GA's trying to get me again. Look at that.
GA tonight, huh?
Yeah, I like the short-term buys, but it doesn't seem to be working out.
Alright. Cool, I'll take a look. I don't do that one a lot.
Yeah. I was waiting for sells, but buys up looked like it'd be a nice quick move up. Not looking like it anymore. I mean, 15-minute doesn't have a top wick yet, but it's pretty close to that 30-minute low. So, I did...
You're right at a daily resistance, too, from December 20th, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, I'm only looking at 30-minute and hourly from now on.
Right.
Yeah, those
that
other...
might be why you're having a hard time getting past it, because it's a big-time level on daily.
Yeah, see, 30 minutes clear, hourly's clear. I take it, because having all those zones from all those different time frames was just confusing me, honestly. Yeah, but I did scale in a position at the bottom again. I had with like a 3.5 pip stop, smaller lot. So if it does push up,
What's your spread on pound Aussie?
0.7.
Okay, so your stop is 3.5 plus the spread, obviously. So it's 3.5 plus 0.7 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Altogether.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, makes sense.
Come on, flip and pop. What up, Nathan? Yeah, I got in early on a GA buy, guys. So, my plan though is I want sells from here, because this would be the hourly level I have mapped out. So we couldn't sustain below here, so I think we should head up to here, and I believe we should flip bearish here and then come down and get past here. Excuse me.
These aren't kid gloves, Mr. Valiant. Destroying rappers like Judge Doom, killed that, Marvin Act, cutting them like sword and axe, that dip running through Toontown.
What up, Ali?
Companies can't stop that. Havoc,
You're here for the Tic Tacs.
like a villain, black trench, creating inventions so great.
Me too.
For the haters, never need no tactics. Who framed Roger Rabbit, throwing lyrics out like jazz.
Come on now.
Animated,
Tic Tac ASMR.
pitiful, saluting A1 generals.
Hey, Paul, can I address gold real quick? Because
Yes.
Courtney was asking a question.
Go ahead.
So gold is definitely overextended, but it's still, like we've been saying for several weeks now, it's still, every higher time frame is bullish. So I've been buying every dip, every time it dips, because every time frame is bullish. So now it's dropping down to 74. I think between 74 and 68, you're going to get another move back up, because we couldn't break 85. We tried it twice. So I think we're winding up again to go test 85 again, and I think we'll break this time. But every time frame on gold is still bullish on the higher time frame. So that's why I don't want to sell, because I'm going to be selling into a higher time frame counter trend. So I hope that answers that question for them that was asking about that.
I think it did. Come on, GA. Flip up. Let's go. Quit playing. What is this, Eminem or something? You got this free music's popping again today. Yo. I think once the 15-minute flips and starts to move up, it'll push up a little bit. I only got one thing of Tic Tacs left, so I gotta spare them. What up, Doug?
Will be a string of fast food restaurants with Bible verses confusingly printed on cheeseburger wrappers and soda cups. Guitar retailers with
Yep, yeah, thanks for coming, guys. JR beat me to it.
as far as the eyes. My God, it'll be beautiful. Check out the Squire strap I got for $200. What a bargain.
What up, Lamari? If you're new here, and you're wondering about the quality, we'll be in 1080 starting on Sunday. So, last day. Damn. This thing is struggling.
It does have some clean moves though.
Yeah, I mean, if it does go down, we're going to get nice sells, but I don't know why it wouldn't go up a little bit higher. It didn't really run into anything. But it's because I started the stream, that's why. It's bad luck.
Hey, Dad, how are you?
Hey, buddy, how you doing, mate?
Good. We're just finishing up the record. I'm in Berkeley right now.
Oh, that's cool. How's the record going?
It is good. I'm really happy with
Yeah,
it.
5 minutes doing some
I've been
nonsense.
listening to a lot of E40 to get in the zone. What did you think of his new album?
Oh, E40, he's awesome. He really represents Bay Area indie rap, you know? He's been around for a while and he started small.
For me, though, and I know you guys don't look at the daily chart, but that level there on the daily chart, it's got to have some serious momentum to get through that, because that is really significant. So if there's not major, momentum to go to the top side, you're going to bump against that level for maybe hours
Hey, do you sometimes
before
kind
it
of wish I'd gone to
builds
law
up enough
school?
momentum to break through. Because that one was at 95, and that's a daily level. And the higher time frames you go, it's harder to get through the level unless you have massive momentum.
Yeah, I'm only targeting the 95,000 is the target.
I gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if that is a daily level, that could slow down the move a little bit. Well, it looks like 5 minutes forming some support. No lower lows, and this one has a higher high. If we close bullish in a minute, we might get that little spike up, because I am looking for sells initially. I want to sell the higher low, but I think we just got a little bit more upside. Come on, 30 seconds. You gotta hold bullish. Nope, that's not bullish. Because, I mean, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles try to go down. And now we're kind of breaking up. So I think we should go up a little bit. Alright, 5 minute kind of formed some support. Might have built up a little bullish momentum to push us through that resistance level right there. Yo, what up, Jag? What are you guys seeing on GJ? Or whatever other pair you're looking at?
I got a support getting formed here. I'm waiting for it to flip bullish, and I'm gonna try to trade with the trend.
Gotcha.
The 4 hour, the 1 hour are bearish, but if you look on the 30-minute, it's forming a support down here. I'll send you a chart.
Yeah, send out a telegram. I'll pull it up. Oh, come on. Flip it. Let's go.
And there's not much to it, but
Yeah.
you get the idea.
Yeah, we didn't fully get above everything just yet. And if it breaks the high, I think we should get a nice little quick move. It's like sitting right there. Looks like it grabbed some nice orders too. Hopefully we can break up. Oh, there we go. Alright, I just closed 9 and 4. My bad entry, I didn't like it, so 9 pips, 4 pips. I didn't like the bad entry. Actually was in like right here. So, and I'm anticipating sells, so I got my quick little scalp now. We'll just wait. So I think we are going to head up to here though, so if you're going to hold it, I'll show you why. So if you look at the hourly, this area, we got a clean move up this whole candle, but this area right here pushed price off there. Once we came down to it, we had some like pullback there, then we did drive through and then continue. So I think you are going to be good up to 94984. I would definitely be securing and going break even if you're not already. Maybe I should have went break even and not closed, but
and I just looked at all the charts, Paul. Every higher time frame except I think it was the weekly is actually an uptrend on GA. So I think all of the 4 charts I would look at on a higher time frame are actually with the way you were going.
Yeah, I think it's got a correct part of that move though.
So if it pops above that, right, and then pulls back to that, I think you have a nice buy again up to the next resistance level. Or conversely, if it stays at this level and rejects this level, then you have another sell possibly.
Yep, yeah, I want to see a sell from 95,000 and then go down to fill that hourly wick it made.
Right, but if you pop up above 95 by 30 or 40 and then pull back to 95, that might be a good opportunity to do another buy as well.
Yep.
So that's just a key level. If it keeps rejecting it, you want to sell it again. But that would be counter trend to all the higher time frames if you sell.
Yeah, but I think it should correct part of this move.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all. That's the only. So like if we could get down to like this wick right here, 94127 area. I think if it. I mean, where could we? Yeah, we could probably form something. I mean, there's nothing in the way till we get to like 93,600. So I think we should come back and make like an overall higher low, and then go up and make a higher high. But short term, we got a low, hopefully a lower high, and then I think the 4 hours should end up going and filling that bullish hourly wick, because I don't think it should have dropped down like that if that isn't where it wanted to go eventually. Because if you look like the hourly, right, we got that really strong bearish candle, and then we flipped bullish. We didn't really go down anywhere, and then the next candle kind of made a lower low. So I feel like it wants to go down there. But if it does break above that area I thought we were going to stop at, man, I should have held it to there. I wasn't confident enough. It took too long. If it does break above there, once we flip, maybe take a quick sell, and then we'll buy the higher low and take it up.
You made an interesting comment on the 1 hour though. You said it tried to go down and didn't go down very far, right? I think that's what you said.
On that first bullish hourly.
That's because the higher time frames are pushing it higher.
Yep, but then that next hourly broke the lows. So I think that means the 4 hour wants to go a little bit lower.
Yeah.
Because it should have to go down and grab those orders for that wick. You would think.
The great thing is time will tell, right?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, if we don't form a resistance here, I'll be a little salty because then my buys would have been freaking phenomenal. But, I mean, I still closed almost 15 pips total, so it's fine.
But if it breaks it, you'll get another chance at it. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to wait for... Only thing I'm pretty much looking for now, I wrote it down. I can buy at a low or sell at a high, so that's pretty much all I'm looking for now, and it's working pretty well. 2 for 2 today, and 1 for 1 yesterday, because the trade we lost was just a breakout, and
Yeah.
I did more testing on the breakouts, and I think I've literally lost every breakout but like maybe one. So I'm gonna just stay away from breakouts, wait for a higher low or a lower high, or I'm gonna buy a low or sell a high. So that's always worked.
Noble concept. Buy low, sell high.
Yep, because it's so simple. It makes sense to me, and I feel like
Again, when you buy a house, I mean, any market you're in, you want to buy at the lowest possible price you can get. You want to sell at the highest possible. And people always get caught up buying when it's going up and selling when it's going down, and that's contrary to what, you know.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, you should be trying to buy a house as low as you can get it and sell it at the top.
Yep, exactly. But it's so simple. I feel like people think it's not going to work because it's so simple. Like, this is trading. It has to be hard. It has to be complex.
And it doesn't. Like if I live in Idaho, they're getting $175 a square foot for a house right now. My 2,000
You are the hoe.
square foot house is worth over $300,000. I would never buy a house right now
Yeah.
because the market's going to come back down. It's at the top.
Mm-hmm.
So why would I buy now?
Yep.
I
Yo,
keep
what
trying
about
to tell
Glass?
my wife, let's sell it.
Yeah.
But where do you go? You know.
Yep. Yep. Hopefully you guys caught those buys. So then we've not won a Thursday yet in 3 weeks. So if you caught those buys, then we had our first winning Thursday, and had a winning 1-0 trade. I'm looking for another one, so we're gonna hang out for that. But the last shitty quality stream session will go out on a good note, I'm hoping. Yeah, Frank, so the people on Zoom are actually on my laptop, and the stream is on my desktop, and then I have a snowball mic plugged into it to the desktop. So once starting Sunday, I'm gonna have Zoom on the desktop, and you'll be able to hear them a lot better. So that's why you can't hear them, because they're playing through just a laptop speaker next to a mic, so they sound a little fainter, shitty quality. But it's the last day, so let's make sure we get some likes, get some good views, and get ready for Sunday. Yep, see you later, Doug. Doesn't count as breaking the lows if it rejects.
I got in on some GJ sales.
Nice.
I won't.
Yeah, I mean that's how you see it, London. I mean, whenever I see wicks like that, it likes to go back to that area. So that's kind of just what I'm anticipating for Asian. But if not, we're gonna do whatever it tells us it wants to do. Yeah, GA was nasty today. That's why I think we got some sells, because we should probably correct a little bit of it, you would think. Because for it to push up that hard, I mean, for the pound to just crush the Aussie dollar currency like that, I feel like it's got to balance out a little bit and come back and not be so crazy. But we'll see. I'm looking to sell. Ideally, I'd like a bearish candle at like 95,000. But we'll see what happens. If it breaks above, we're going to wait for it to come back, form a low, and buy the low. Or if it pushes up all the way, I'll maybe get a sell once we get a bearish candle up here. So we'll just be waiting for now. If you're still holding this, I would just make sure at break even, because this is definitely an area of interest in my opinion. But we are above here, so there's definitely more potential to get up into this area now. So, man,
Hey,
that would.
Paul, will you indulge me for a minute and put the monthly chart up?
Yeah, man, that'd have been a nice one. Oh well.
And tell me if there's anything between here. Where's the next resistance level on the monthly chart if it breaks cleanly through here? Because I don't see anything like 22. So someone tell me there's a resistance before that on a monthly.
Holy crap.
Because I see clear up until 2200 or whatever that is. I see nothing.
I mean, yeah, I see maybe 2.00120.
Okay, so all the higher time frames are saying bullish.
Yep.
And now you got it breaking this, and there's nothing up until that range. So you want to buy dips. If it breaks this level, pulls back, you want to buy.
Yep.
I would say that's what we've been doing with gold for the last several weeks. Same philosophy.
Yeah, that'd have been a nice one to hold, but oh well, we won, so I'm not too concerned. I won earlier today, so whatever.
Well, and you're going to get more opportunities. It's
Yep.
not just going to go straight up there if it goes up there. You'll get multiple opportunities to do it.
Oh yeah. Oh man. What do I think about GJ? I will let you know in a second. Yep, thanks Gustavo. It ended up playing out. Probably played out better for people who held it, but no big deal. Okay, I think that's it. GJ. GJ looks like sells. If that 30-minute closes, that might be a good. So it looks like it's kind of breaking that little support it had. So if you sold after this candle, put stops above, you probably got a nice trade down to, I mean, I would even say here, honestly.
Where'd you say, Paul?
It's probably going to be clean all the way down to like 142, 300-ish, 275. I would say. It looks nice. I'm going to stick to GA. That's what I've been analyzing today. But I think sells definitely. That's definitely a trade I would take. So. Because it couldn't break and make a high. So as long as it doesn't go and form a higher low, you should be straight. But maybe wait for the retest to close just because we have lost a lot of the breakout trades. So maybe wait for this candle to close, see how it closes. If it closes back bullish, it's going to go back up, test this high, and more than likely break it. So
yeah,
I would just wait. I would wait for this candle to close personally, just because I'm not going to trade breakouts anymore. But if you're a breakout trader and it fits your rules, I mean, like I always say, just let it rock. Oh, that one closed with no top wick, so it could be the end of the up push, or there's just so much momentum pushing it up they didn't have time to make a wick. So yeah, it's kind of looking like I just didn't have time to make a wick. It just kept going. They're just gonna keep flying. Yeah, hopefully you guys held that trade. That'll be a nice one. It was against what I was trying to do, so as soon as it got close to what I was content with getting, pip-wise, percentage-wise, whatever, that was good for me. Let me see what I'm up for today in terms of percentages, see if I can find that. So in Asian session, that last trade I just took, I'm up 4.33%. And then yesterday and today, it says I'm up 25, but I think that's wrong. That can't be right. That's got to be like 2 days combined or 3 days combined. That doesn't make sense. GJ news, yep, 6:30. Oh wait, it's GJ at 6 o'clock. Oh, GJ, or JPY is 550. Oh no, GBP 601, okay. And then we got AUD with 630. So yeah, I think we'll wait till after 6:30 to see how this makes the market react, and then if we don't have anything by 8, normally we get a really nice one like 8:30.
Well, I got stopped out.
No, I got a bias, Cats. What do you mean? What's up, no? I'm just trying to simplify it for myself, that's all. That's all. Having all those zones and all those different time frames, I think it was making me not trust what the candles were telling me. So it's Thursday, bro. Come on. What the heck? What is this? Oh.
This is a song about a very minor character from Rick and Morty. Here we go.
Alright, I will be right back. Yeah, bro, it's Thursday. Oh, it's Friday by you? Okay. Okay, okay.
In his room with the robot making babies. On the matriarchal planet, all the women call the shots. And Lorenzo music's still alive, involved in every plot. Playing Venkman in the cartoon like Bill Murray in the movie. Rick Sanchez making conversation and it's mad confusing. He's Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field. He's Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp. Gazorpazorp field, you've been a very bad cat. Putting Normal in the oven, throwing Odie in the vat. A boring stew, I thought you knew the power of the flame. Why did you have to immolate your friends? You're so insane. Well, Summer's been a bummer, shooting steroids, fighting demons. And Scroopy Nooper still protecting Pluto for a reason. And pizza eating people always gotta stuff their face. Showing zero prejudice, enjoying every race. Yum. Alternate realities, I know we've seen a few. Parents staying single, Snuffles in the robot suit. Rick and Morty mutilated, buried in the yard. Logically impossible, like Soren Kierkegaard. He might say it's absurd, word I don't even know. Raising flu awareness every song and every show. So call me MC Haps, I'm a virus-hating rapper. Hoping Morty loves me, he's been looking very dapper. He's Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field. He's Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp.
They call me Gazorpazorp field. I've got an oddly
I
improvisational
was
feel.
reading the chat too. I think when you are trading in the lower time frames, right, your bias is going to change when you're trading in lower time frames. It's going to change. If you're trading a 15-minute chart, it's going to change. So I think that's why you were saying your bias has changed a lot today. Well, if you're trading smaller time frames, your bias is going to change a lot based on those lower time frame charts.
He's Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field, Gazorpazorp, Gazorpazorp field. He's Gazorpazorp.
Oh, yeah. I wish it was Friday here. I'd be getting the keys to the apartment and setting up with some fresh internet. What? Okay, this music sucks. Enchiladas? Come on now. Yeah, we can't even break 100 lately.
So you want to use the internet? Be nice.
No, we're not doing charts till Sunday, Jack. Sunday we'll be doing charts, and we'll be having 10 to 15 people from the chat coming onto the Zoom for free for the whole session to hang out. And I'll make sure each session is like 3.5 hours, so we get like some good discussion in and all that kind of stuff. What's up, Alex? It's like I'm getting sick, but I'm not sick. I'm just like super congested, but I'm not blowing my nose. It's just in my like throat, in my lungs. It feels like. What up, Dallas?
What up, my frizzles?
You missed some good buys.
God damn it.
Yeah, right at 5 o'clock GA, full margin.
Full count, everything, all or nothing.
Yep. One trade, I either make my account and retire, or I'm done trading forever. But I get to retire, so we're good.
Honestly, think about it. That's the way to go. That's the way to live your life. Full margin, everything. I was talking to JR about this earlier. GJ, is that kind of like the top of the zone, or the zone. No, the area, range. That's the word, range. From this week, it's kind of like at the high. So I think it's going to be going down.
On GJ?
Yeah, on GJ. I'm pretty sure the previous hour closed bearish, if I'm not wrong.
I have not checked GJ, so I do not know. Oh man. No, Emmanuel, I'm not entering anything yet. I do not like how it's looking right now, because if you look at what we're going into, this is not going to be a fun area to trade. So I would just be mindful of that. But I do want it to push up, or at least close like this, and the next one wick up, maybe above it or just to the highs, and then close below, and then we sell it down and target that wick here on the hourly. That would be my idea, because sells is originally what I was waiting for. So now we got a low. If we make a lower high, I think we should see some pretty good downside moves. How was work, Dallas?
It was alright. I actually had like 2 shots of nitro cold brew, as well as a couple of double shots of espresso. I'm bouncing off the walls.
I can kind of hear it in your voice a little bit. You got like a little bit of a, and you're kind of talking a little bit quicker. I can kind of hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I had a quad shot of espresso, so I'm feeling good too.
Yeah, I was I was reciting "Lose Yourself" by Eminem.
Ooh.
And then like I was trying to recite "Rap God," but I don't know it very well yet.
Yeah, you're kind of white.
Hey, he's white too. Come on.
But he's like white. You're like, bro, white. That's like the difference.
He's Detroit white. I'm Wisconsin white. I'm racist.
He's like a black cup of coffee. You're like a white mocha cup of coffee, with cream on top.
Wow.
I mean, that's a good kind of coffee. I would drink that coffee.
Just full of sugar and energy. I gotcha.
Mhm. Especially the
If you
sugar.
ever have the chance
Especially
to
the sugar.
drive in Oak Creek,
Yep.
do not take that chance. People are on crack here.
Really?
Yeah, I hate driving through here.
Mm. Oh, are you on your phone right now?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't be looking at charts till you get home, bro.
that's alright. That's definitely...
What up, Josh? I'm looking at GA. I want to see sells, but I'm gonna just kind of let the market set up, and if we get an opportunity, we get an opportunity. We'll take another one. We had buys earlier from, I entered after this candle right here, and the spread was at like 3, so it actually put my entry in like right here. Then this candle closed, and then I closed right here. It was or I closed like right here. I closed, was it 9 pips and 5 pips? Because I thought we were gonna reject at this area, but it seems we're going through. So, just gonna wait now. I wish they had like a free copyright country playlist. That would be so nice.
Yeah, I remember when I was listening to country. That was when I was mow grass with you.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fake.
Those were the days. That was where it all began. I told you we were gonna be millionaires one day, didn't I? Remember that conversation?
They did say that. You
Yep.
did say that.
Mm-hmm. What was that? 4 years ago? 3 years ago? That had to be 4.
No, that was like 2015, 2014.
So
That was a while ago.
5, 6 years ago. Oh yeah, because I was gone at school for 3, and then I was in Bloomington for 2. Yeah, so that makes Damn. We've known each other for way too long. What's up?
You and me were assigned to like some yard out in like Union Grove or something. I don't know. But we were supposed to do that yard, not the thatcher, but like the plugger thing. I forgot what it's called. But the one that you were using wasn't working, and I was like, hey, like I can use that, you can use mine. And you're like, oh, I fucking got this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it done. But you were so angry at that machine. It was so funny.
Oh yeah, that was the air rating, right?
Yeah, air rating. That's what it is.
Yeah, that thing was a piece of crap.
And like you were like low key scaring me, so I was like, please take this one. I'll use it. You're like, no, I got this. I got this.
Yeah, that was definitely some first time roid rage usage. That's definitely what that was. Plus it was hot and I was probably hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually the summer I met Lauren too.
Oh really?
Yeah, that summer. We were just kinda like fuck buddies.
I think the following summer, we were mowing a lawn way like half an hour, maybe 20, 30 minutes out west. And then I took the wrong way back. I thought we were going back east, but we were going further west.
I think.
Remember that?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
What happened? I was like, dude, I can bet you $100 I'm going the right way. And we pulled up your map. We were further off the grid. It was so funny. Not funny at the time. And then that trip home, or like back to the barn or whatever, you and I were talking about Quick Trip cinnamon buns, cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, oh my god. So
Remember
good.
that?
Yeah, those are so good.
You still eat those sometimes?
No, I can't eat that right now, but after prep I'm definitely gonna get some for sure. Yeah, I think I got 10 or 11 more weeks, and then I'll have like, I don't know, like 1, 2, maybe 3 days of just eating whatever I want, and then I'll get back on track.
For those days, that you're just gonna eat whatever you want, are you gonna like plan it out, or are you just gonna go ham, just and eat everything you see?
Probably more planning, but there will be a little bit of spontaneous indulging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I want some breakfast food. I want some burgers, some ice cream, some desserts. And I think once I get everything once or twice, I'm gonna be content and be able to get back on track. Yeah, we'll see.
What do you want the most?
Pancakes, ice cream, and chocolate chip cookies. In one sitting. That's like my favorite meal, is pancakes and ice cream and cookies.
Like a 20 stack pancakes, like Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, more like 3 or 4 for me, but yeah. Pretty much.
what do you eat now? Just like chicken?
Turkey and zucchini.
Ugh.
Bro, that's so good.
It's all in the spices, man.
Yep. It's how you cook it. Like I had Noah and I were on here earlier, and I had a turkey burger and some zucchini. It was so good. Damn, I feel like this candle hasn't done anything. Let me check that out for you, Frank. Oh, I don't even have gold on my list. See, this is why we don't pull up charts just yet. 'Cause it took that long just to get gold to pop up. All 5 kids back at school. Yeah, that's why I'm not a kid person. For gold, I feel like you're gonna run into an issue like right here. So you could see something kind of like this maybe. Finish going up. And then come down to that wick. Maybe a little deeper. It looks like it's kind of bouncing off of this area right here. So it's kind of bouncing off of right here, it looks like. So, I mean, it could break through and head up, but it kind of looks like it's got a low. They'll try and make a lower high somewhere in here, and then go back and test down there, maybe drop deeper. Not a gold expert though, but from a technical standpoint, that's kind of what it looks like it's going to do. EJ buys after 30-minute close. Right as I deleted it too. Is it in your plan, Jack? I'd say send a chart, but we can't do that till Sunday. It's going to make things so much easier. When people ask questions, I can just say send a chart and then pull it up in seconds and not wait for this slow ass crap. Yeah, no problem, Frank. I mean, it'll probably play in that range, so maybe just try to get in at the top or the bottom. I wouldn't try to enter in the middle. And you might have to sit through some unnecessary drawdown. Buys after 30-minute close. I wouldn't. It depends how it closes. I don't know if I would buy it, because it looks like it's kind of tapping into that. So price came down, retested, and then it should continue to fall down to... This is way too slow. Either I'm too fast or this is too slow, but man. I think you'll drop down to maybe down to the actual support down there. But then that would be correcting the whole move. So I feel like you should also pay attention maybe somewhere in here as well. Just got a little bit of some turn there, some turn here and pull. So you can probably target the body. Just be aware that there's this area here and maybe secure something before it kind of taps into there, and then maybe let it run down to the body, because normally they always come down to the body, but you can't be perfectly accurate, so I think down there would make sense. I would just wait for this candle to flip back bearish and then take it down. But that's just me. Yeah, I think I traded gold for like a couple days when I first started trading ever, and I literally would just see it going up and press buy, or see it going down and press sell, and that was it. And that was for the 2 days I demoed, and I won $400 in like a minute or two. So after winning that one trade on gold, I figured I knew exactly what I was doing, and I was going to make so much money, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I opened a live account and emptied it multiple times. So
It's for the love for the people, love for the streets, from north to the south to the west to the east, for the sake of this whole earth. Let's believe we gotta stand strong together and make peace.
yeah, I don't like trading breakouts, cats, but I would just wait to, if the candles are moving clean, just buy the low once it forms that support, or sell the high once you get a resistance, and just take it down to a target that makes sense on the chart. So I feel like we're either holding this support, which it looks like we kind of are, but I think we're also holding. No, that's too low. I want to go right here. We're also holding kind of right in here. So if we wick up and we close bearish, I think I'm gonna sell it down, because if we couldn't break up there, we should come down and break through here and then continue down, but we also have a clean move up. So you could say that this level is kind of voided out. So we'll see how this candle closes. But other than that, I wouldn't really like too much. I mean, a wick up and then a bearish close would make sense to come back down. Did it hourly close? No, okay, so that was just a 30. Yeah, so see, it's kind of just tapping into here. But it's still, there's no top wick. It could still end up pumping up. Yep, that would make sense. There's no 15-minute candles, but yeah. It's just 30-minute and 1 hour. Ugh.
Paul, I got a question for you.
I might have an answer. What's up?
With lifting, have you personally ever gotten like knee injuries or like shoulder injuries?
Yep, I just recovered from a knee one actually, and I'm still at like 90%, maybe 95. So.
How long did it take you to recover?
3-4 months. Yeah. No, it was probably 2 or 3 months, because I ended up just skipping leg day for about 2 to 3 weeks just to let it heal up, and then I came back, and then for about a month I just kind of did everything really light, really slow, and just took it real easy. And then I started pushing it once prep started. So, but I definitely, ibuprofen helps a ton. I OD'd on that.
Was your knee injury like some sort of like tear or rip in like the muscle, or?
I'm not sure. It was just knee pain, So like my kneecap would just inflame up super quick, and then it would just hurt really bad for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? What do you got going on?
I got this left rotator cuff injury. I don't know how, but I can definitely feel it on the backside. One of the lower, something subspinatus, something, one of the 4 rotator cuff muscles. Anyways, I've been working it little bit by little bit, and it's improved a little bit, but kind of getting impatient.
I would invest in a massage gun. That's actually helped my injuries a ton. Because I used to get a lot of like quad, hip, glute pain area, and elbow pain, and then shoulder pain and chest pain. And now I use the massage gun 3 or 4 times a week, and my muscles feel amazing. So
Yeah, I should probably do that. I haven't had a full body massage in years.
yeah, I would it's like $100 for the gun. It's super cheap, and then definitely be taking like a good amount of ibuprofen for a couple days straight, and that'll help take the inflammation away, and then it should be able to heal a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah, that bearish candle was looking like it would have been a good sell. Yeah, that would have been nice. I just didn't like how I didn't have a top wick like that. I don't like those candles. Man. Things moving nice.
Just closed 10 on GJ.
Nice. GA just hit 10. I didn't take it, but that's kind of what I was looking for. I just didn't like the close of the candle.
That stopped to break even and letting them ride.
Nice. Yeah, those sounds would have been real nice. Man, I needed to be paying better attention. What up, Omer? Yeah, there was a lot of news. I mean, this next 30 minute could close bullish, or this one could close bullish, and then we got a higher low and buys up. So that resistance would probably be a nice trade. Actually, yeah, we'll have to see, because I think that'll be a bearish hourly close. And then if that ends up closing bullish, that's going to be a huge wick. Yeah, no, that would be ugly. That still just looks ugly. I mean, if this bearish one closes nice, that'll be a nice 30-minute sell. That would make sense, I think.
And now,
Here you go, Cats.
owned by Hans Molman. I think that I shall never see. My cataracts are blinding me. Hans Molman is his name, aka Ralph Ellis. She's a stone cold player. Artie Ziff was mad jealous when he dated Summer first. Plus he's only 31. Drinking ruined his life. It's such a sad story, son. Got a knife in his cane and a fire in his loins. The indie movie star who took a football to the groin. Burns thought he was a leprechaun, drilled him in the head. Slept with Lars Ulbricht's grandmother, then chilled with her in bed. He's more metal than Metallica, though that's not so hard. Homer drove him off a cliff, so impatient in his car. He was hauling Poe's house, just another day for Hans. But he's back on his feet, cause he's the mother flipping man. You know there's no escape from the fortress of the moles. He's been burnt, run over, buried, but he's still on a roll. He's been radiated, detonated, heartbroken twice. The Lazarus of Springfield, always coming back to life. His name is Molman, Hans Molman. You can't keep Hans Molman down. He's the bad luck Brian up on 20 Oak Grove. Hipster glasses so thick and brown. Molman, Hans Molman. You can't keep Hans Molman down. Cause he's trying out for Gucci while he's waiting.
You home yet, Dallas?
The talk of the whole darn town. Have you seen his green pants? Have you seen his new shirt? He wasn't yelling blue, he was yelling blue earns. Attacked by Roomba robots gone anthropomorphic. He's part Droopy the dog and part Kenny McCormick. He was riding on his Harley on the cover of his bio. Crashing the planet Hype, yeah, he's been up there for a while. He was texting Homer, hit him, well surprised, he survived. He's twice as cool as Wheelhouse, though he can't really drive. Have you ever felt crushed by the weight of the planet? If you have, let me tell you that Hans Molman understands it. You've gotta get up, you've gotta put on your tie, lace up your orthopedic shoes and look up at the sky and say, hey, solar race, today you won't burn me up. Keep that Molman PMA, you can break out of that rut. Cause when you're stuck in the snow, when you're starting to turn purple, just remember Hans Molman when the wolves start to circle. Molman, Hans Molman, you can't keep Hans Molman down. Cause he's like cowabunga dudes with a skateboard in his hand. Hipster glasses so thick and round. Molman, Hans Molman, you can't keep Hans Molman.
Alright, well, I'm 3 for 4 for the week.
Nice, bro. That's beautiful.
He's the talk of the whole darn town.
I'm 30 for 32 for the week.
What?
I'm just kidding. I don't even think I've taken that many trades in the past month. No, I've taken, what is today, Thursday? I've probably taken 7 or 8. 1 in my session, 1 on the stream, maybe 2 on stream. So,
Something else I'm gonna start trying is open multiple positions, because right now I'm just doing one
Yep.
position instead of breaking it down, which I think would be better because I can start taking off risk and I can take profit sooner. You know, it's just
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
I might try that next week.
Yeah. Just keep doing what you're doing though. Don't try to overthink it or concern yourself with how much you're making. Just keep winning. It's gonna keep growing. That's it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
What up, Hassan? How's it going? I'm good. I'm great, actually. I'm great. Really great. Excited to, like, beyond excited to be able to finally start putting out some good content starting Sunday. Yep, yeah, we took a buy on GA, so I got a buy in after this candle. I think everyone else got in after this candle, and then we took it up. I took it up to here, and some other people might have taken it up a little higher. But now we're just waiting for maybe a higher low, get a bullish candle here, and then take it up again. Or if it breaks down, maybe catch the lower high and then take that down. So we just gotta wait and see how it plays out. But I think we'll get a good, we'll get another good opportunity. Just gotta wait for it. Don't want to trade in any mess. Yeah, I still gotta go back and do more cardio though. Man, we can't break 100 lately. What the heck? We were like consistently at like 160. Yeah, Hassan. I'm probably just gonna look at GJ and GA, and maybe as the years go on, I'll add gold in because I'd like to trade gold, but that's definitely too aggressive for me right now. So, but we'll be looking at GA and GJ for now, and I'm gonna try to keep it limited to those two pairs. So. But then, yeah, we'll have charts up and be able to look. I'll pull up different pairs and look at them and mark them up for people, but it's just too slow right now still. Yep, see you later, Josh. Yeah, I like GA a lot. It when it moves nice, it moves nice. So I really like it. It's a little less aggressive than GJ, but it does less kind of bull crap too. So if you're willing to take that trade-off, which I am, I think it's a good GJ compromise when GJ is kind of messy. Whew. Yep. Yeah, it's a pretty good pair. Yo, what's up, Brandon? You're late, bro. Oh yeah, you can get some real nice moves. I caught 16 earlier on sells from this morning, so that was nice. And then we caught some buys right away at like 5:30. Oh man, I'm gonna need some more espresso. You done for the night, JR? Yeah, Brandon, we caught buys. I got in after this candle. I think other people got in after this candle, and they took it up. I took it up to the wick. They might have taken it up somewhere in here. They might still be holding. So yeah, we got some nice buys.
Oh man. Fucker is still going.
Are you done for the night, JR?
Yep, that's it.
Nice, bro.
Wrap, folks.
You're
I'ma
on
hang out.
you're on your real account, right?
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot cooler not taking as many trades because there's not as much pressure, you know?
Yeah, you just gotta be right once or twice.
And really, it's all about consistency. I mean, if you can trade, penny lot consistently, should be able to trade 100 lot consistently. You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly. Should not affect your emotions.
I didn't realize what kind of size Ted was trading. I mean, I knew he traded big positions, but I didn't realize how big.
Yeah, I think it's like $1,000 a pip.
Yeah, something like that.
Mhm. Yeah, it's all good, Brandon. We're gonna get another move. I wonder where Sakim's at.
I was thinking,
Looks like Mike's pretty quiet today.
I was getting cussed out by his girlfriend about the monkey.
No, I'm here. I'm just doing some work on my computer. I just got the chart up, just watching it.
Taking trades?
Nah, I took a good GA earlier, but lost on it, so I haven't taken anything really.
What'd you take on GA?
I took a sell earlier, but it was before we were talking. But what I think I'm gonna do is I just started up a demo account, so I'm gonna go demo next week and test a couple different things.
Okay. Say if you want to talk on Sunday about some stuff, let me know.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. I just wanna hone in on a couple things, and I'm gonna test a few different new strategies and see if I can get any traction with them before I go with a larger account.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with your trading. I think you just need to, like, this week was just shitty. Like the Monday, Tuesday on GJ, like they were shit for me too. So I don't think it's nothing you're doing wrong. The market was just really messy, and we kind of had to maybe force trades a little bit. So I think
yeah, for sure.
I would say do everything you're doing exactly the same, maybe a little more confidence in it, and always stop loss below the candle or above, and then no more breakout trades. Don't trade them at all.
Yeah, I also want to test GA like on a demo because I've never really traded it on a live. So
Makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I would just kind of like the 30-minute candle flip theory. Just when you get that nice flip and you got clean traffic, just take it. Or when price makes the higher lows or lower highs, that's kind of all I'm going to start looking for now. So basically, I just put it in like super layman terms on my plan. The only time I can take a buy is if it's at a low. I can only sell if it's at a high. So if a candle's breaking out of a bottom resistance or bottom support, there's no sell trade because then I'm selling the bottom. So
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I want to work on my entries a little bit too because my entries this week, the main thing I put was work on entries. My entries were shit this week, so I want to really hone in on that. I put wait for retrace on 30 minute because every time I'd get in at the very top and it'd come down to retrace all the way or even break the 30 and then continue going up or down in that case, you know? So I don't know. I also want to look at the hourly instead of doing 30 minute. Look at the hourly and see if I can do more of like an intraday trades rather than doing like just a couple pip scalps.
yeah,
Going for like 30, 40 pips on an intraday, you know?
yeah. I would say if you just took out your breakout trades, because I'm assuming those are probably the ones you've lost on every time, because I did as well. If you think about it, like when you buy the candle that breaks out of like a resistance, you're buying at the top, so it's gonna have a higher chance to come down, unless it's like just super aggressive and it just keeps rocketing up. But still, I mean, if you get in a buy after it rockets up, it's probably gonna come back down and then go up. So I would say just wait for price to push up, and then come back, take a buy. Wait for price to push down, come back, take a sell. And just if you're buying and it's not at a low, don't take a buy. If you're selling and it's not at a high, don't take a sell. And I think that's gonna clear up the chart a ton for you.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah, we can talk on Sunday though more in depth and work on something, because all your analysis you've done that I've seen has been really good. So I don't think it's you. I think the market just kind of sucked this week, and you might have had to force some stuff you're not typically normally going to trade, and that's all it was. It's nothing you did wrong. It was just one of those weeks. So I would just keep your confidence you got that you built up, because you got a lot better this week, and just take out the breakouts and see what happens.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I appreciate it.
Always, bro. We're going to the top together. We can't let you fall behind.
You know what? I've been playing chess a lot lately, and it helps with my trading. I swear it does.
Can you say that again? I missed it. What'd you say?
I've been playing chess a lot lately, and it helps me with my trading.
You should play me sometime. I'm really good.
Do you have an iPhone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, check. Well, I'll find the app and I'll message you what to do.
Alright.
The app I use, Chess24, is like Magnus Carlsen's app.
Oh, yeah.
You familiar with him?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But you can play like a computer that's like based on his play style, or you can play him if you sign up and pay like membership fee.
Oh, you can actually play him on that app if you pay?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, I think you have to be like a grandmaster first. I don't think they'll just play any like. But yeah, you can play him.
Yeah, I never got past like 8 lines on that app. Like, dude's a genius, man.
Yeah. No. Have you ever seen him playing like 10 different people while he wasn't even really playing?
Bro, I've seen like every chess video on YouTube there is.
Oh, really?
I got really into chess a long time ago.
See, I didn't even realize it was as big as it is. Like, a lot of those chess videos have like 1 million views.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's like championships for like world titles still going on to this day.
Yeah, you can watch them on this app, like their live stream. It's called Chess 24.
I'll look it up in a second.
I wonder if I can play you on here.
Yo, what up, Dirty J?
Play chess, Paul?
No, but I'd be down to get whooped in chess for a little bit.
That's quite unorthodox. Is the Heisenberg uncertainty principle all in effect? Zombie cats, both alive and dead. Well, what did you expect? When deciphering the binary, the waveform goes away. If you measure probability of specific quantum states, you can't know a priori how an atom might behave.
Alright,
Through
chess
this
24.
observation,
Look for it.
the universe is changed. What? I've never seen a cat.
Yeah, no, I don't like those kind of entries, Dirty J. Those ones don't work too well for me. Man, this cell would have been really nice. Oh well. Yeah, I don't like those kind of trades. I've taken them a couple times, and every time I've just gotten, it's just never worked out ever. So, I just like to wait for candle closes on like higher lows or lower highs. I used to trade breakouts on like 30 minute, but I kind of noticed whenever I was doing that, I was always basically becoming the wick on the higher time frame. So like normally if I would have taken a breakout, I would have taken a buy after this candle broke out above here, and then I just basically bought the high and it came down. Same thing here. If I would have sold this breakout below here, I bought a low, or I sold a low and it came right back up. So I analyzed all that the past 2 days, and that's exactly what I was doing. I was buying a high and selling the lows, and it's got to pull back before it can kind of break that. And it just kept screwing me, so I'm just waiting. I'm gonna buy low and sell high, and every trade I've taken like that with that simple concept, I'm probably above 90% accurate on those kind of trades. So I mean, I did call this buy, I called this sell, but I thought it was gonna happen down here. But if we go bullish here, I think buys up to here are gonna make a lot of sense. So yeah, thanks, Raul. What up, Giorno? What up, Lucas?
Hey, JR, sir.
What up, Poochie? Thank you. It's pretty good. I don't like this song, but it's been pretty good for the night.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, freaking message me real quick.
Okay, on Telegram?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you guys like the stream. I know we only got 80 people today, but still appreciate all of you. And don't forget Sunday, even though it's Super Bowl, we're still gonna be streaming, catching pips, watching some football. I'm sure you guys will be eating some food. I won't be. Damn, man, those cells would have been fire. Oh, I should have just trusted my gut, but oh well. If it breaks down, we'll catch it when it comes up and sell it down, and that'll be really, really nice. But yeah, we'll be 1080 on Sunday. We'll be pulling up charts. I'll pull up different charts, and if someone has a question on a different pair, I'll pull that up and mark it and give my opinion. And then we're also going to bring 10 to 15 people in from the chat each day, 10 to 15 different people into the Zoom call to basically hang out for the entire couple-hour session. for free. So that'll be pretty fun, I think. Man, those cells would have been fire.
Yeah, I should have held my buys. I've been up 30 pips.
Nice. Yeah, I should have held my cells from this morning. It never would have hit my stop loss.
Yeah, but I didn't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, I secured 16. It was a bigger lot. I put one position in, so it was 16 was more than enough.
Yeah, they'll be.
Oh yeah, there'll be a lot more, especially the way it's been moving. So like right now, it's gonna be. I'm gonna get some real good opportunity. Yeah, thanks, Long. Appreciate it. I think we listened to this song yesterday. Put your suit on.
Always wanted this kind of.
Yeah, no, we skipped this song for sure. Yeah, nice, Jared. I sold after this bearish candle right here, and I kept my stop above because I didn't believe it was going to break that high, because we had this little candle try to break down, couldn't break down, came back up, we closed above. So basically like 2 attempts to stop a down push, and then we closed back below that support resistance. So I just knew it was gonna, I just had a feeling it was not gonna break that high. So I held it. This went up 10 pips, or this went up 13 pips in the first 2 minutes of the trade. And I was targeting 40 pips. I was like, this thing's gonna keep going. So 40 pips was actually right here at 94725. And then this candle happened, and I was like, oh boy, come on now. And then it came back, did what it wanted to do. And then when this candle, this one actually spiked down to about here, and then it ripped all the way back up and went bullish. So I was like, uh-oh, did it just grab some orders in here and now it's going to drive up? But then once it hit here, it bounced and came back down real hard. And then I closed kind of like in the bottom of this wick. And then it did end up falling to my take profit exactly. But once 4 o'clock came, the spreads went up to like 10, 11 pips. So my 40 pip target would have actually only been like 28 or 30 with the spread and the commission. So I just got out before the spread jump happened, but it was still 16 pips. And then we caught buys after this candle. I caught 9 pips and 5 pips. I closed early, but I will be getting a camera eventually, Tony. Yeah, not yet though. I'll probably do the camera after prep, maybe sooner. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I'll just have to be real appropriate on stream though. I don't know how professional I want to be. I can't just be like streaming without a shirt on because it's hot or something. So we'll see how adult I want to be. But a webcam coming eventually, but definitely 1080p on Sunday for sure. Yeah, we're definitely going to keep GA on the Asian streams for sure. I'm liking it a lot better than GJ so far. But then again, I did also really, really like GJ when I first switched to it as well. So, whichever one looks better is what I'm going to... so like before we start the stream, or right as we start the stream, we'll kind of look at GA, we'll look at GJ, and whichever one looks less like crap, we're gonna stick to it the whole time. We're not gonna go back and forth. Or whatever we pick at the beginning is what we're gonna stick with through the session. But I am really liking GA. It's got pretty good volume almost all the time, so that's pretty cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I like it. Oh yeah, damn. Yeah, make sure you're at break even, Jay. That could be really good and then really bad in a second. So I would just be careful.
Yeah.
Oof. I think I missed a good move.
Yeah, those were lit.
Yeah, I caught buys, Dallas.
Very, very, very nice, JR.
Thanks, Sean.
Dude, I knew I was wrong about sells, but I was hoping, crossing my fingers.
It's alright. What do you think?
Yes, sir. Are you at home now, Dallas?
I am, yeah.
Nice. I went and picked up my internet stuff today.
Is it already working better?
We don't move in till we pick up the keys tomorrow, and we pay the $1,400 first month or whatever, and then Saturday we're gonna move everything in. But we got the 400 speed, so I went online to order it, right, to do store pickup, and if I wanted the gig, which is the 1,000 speed, they only offer it with a with a professional install, and it's a $200 install fee plus $100 for the package. So I was like, and they couldn't install it till minimum earliest was Friday next week. And I was like, I can't be without internet for a week, so I looked at the 400 speed, and it allowed a self-install, so I did that one. And then during the week next week, I'm just gonna upgrade and schedule the tech to come out, and then we'll be at the gig internet next week or the week after. So, yeah. But,
Paul, can I address that question on gold again?
yeah, go ahead. I missed it if there was a gold
Did
question.
you do fundamentals or technicals? I just straight off basic support just on higher time frames. So I don't know if that's technicals or fundamentals. I don't really pay attention to that.
That'd be
I guess
technical.
would it be technical? I have no idea. I don't pay attention to that.
Yeah, I had no idea what that was either.
Yeah,
What for?
I don't know what it is. Honestly, I don't. That sounds stupid, but I just don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, I mean, I believe you can trade solely off of technicals, and there's probably going to be a few times that you lose because of fundamentals, regardless of what the technicals are saying. But I feel like the technical analysis, you can be right more than you need to worry about the fundamentals messing you up.
But with fundamentals, if you were analyzing on fundamentals, would this be a fundamental argument? All higher time frames. Would that be a technical analysis, or would that be a fundamental?
You cut out. I didn't hear what you said.
Well, I was going to say, if I made, so I'm just trying to figure out, if I said all higher time frames are foolish, is that a technical analysis or is that a fundamental analysis?
technical. So fundamental would just be, oh, the dollar strengthening, so the gold is gonna drop. That'd be fundamental.
I guess it's technical because I look at the chart and I say higher highs, and that's how I view
Huh?
it. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard some people say that the news on it really follows for the price. So whatever price does, the news, the FI news match up with what the price is doing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that, you know, sometimes I believe that, sometimes I don't. So I try not to fundamental. I know technical.
I look at the charts and I say what's the trend on the time frames I'm looking at, and so I want to trade with the trend. So if it's an uptrend, I want to buy full in an uptrend. It's really that simple.
Yep.
It doesn't have, and people like it has to be complicated. Trading does not have to be. It can be the most simple thing in the world.
Yo, mute your mic if you got background noise, please.
Yeah, that's not me.
Yeah, I know.
But trading can be simple. It doesn't. I have these conversations every day. People are like, why does it have to be hard? Why can't it be that simple?
Mm-hmm.
You look for the trend and trade the trend.
Yeah, I mean,
If it's the 5 minute, 15 minute, just see what the trend is and trade the trend.
yeah, I think keeping it. You can apply it to any, like, if you want to get better at making free throws, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna do training and special stretching, and you're gonna do special kind of push-ups and special sprinting exercises and special shoulder exercises, or are you just gonna shoot free throws till you're better at making free throws?
Right.
You know, like, just, I mean, I'm sure the other stuff is definitely gonna help, but if you're just solely focused on getting better at shooting free throws right now, you'd probably just want to go shoot more free throws, and then you'll be better.
And what's the old saying too? Paralysis by analysis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you overanalyze, you're just that's why I got rid of all these higher time frame zones, because okay, daily's bullish, 4 hours bullish, hourly's bearish, 30 minutes kind of indecision, monthly's bullish. Okay, we got a bullish candle here, but this is bearish, and if I wouldn't have took into consideration the bearish of the monthly, I would have bought that candle and been successful. But because I was considering monthly being bearish, I didn't take it, and then I ended up taking a trade that didn't make sense. So I just figured whatever the candles are telling me right now is what I'm going to do, and that's always seemed to work.
That's your style, right? Because you're trying to get 8 to 10 pips. You don't really need to look at a monthly. If your philosophy is you want 8 to 10 pips.
Yep.
If I want higher moves, right? If I want 100 or 150, I have to look at those higher time frames. But when you're doing the way Paul's doing, you don't have to look at that.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
Maybe the hour chart is the highest you go to, but when you're only looking for 6 to 8 pips, the monthly doesn't matter as much unless you're getting to a major level, right? And it's having a hard time breaking through. But like this one did, right? It broke through it a little bit and went the other way.
Yep.
It does active, but not as much as the lower time frames.
No, not short term.
It just depends. It just depends on what style you want to trade.
That's right.
But me as a 4-hour daily kind of person, I have to look at the weekly. I have to look at the monthly because I'm looking for bigger moves. So it just depends on what style you want to trade, I guess.
Yeah, whatever everyone has different personalities, so you got to trade what fits that. Yep. Yeah, Chip. So, everyone on Zoom is coming from the laptop speaker playing into the mic, but on Sunday, I believe I'm going to be able to have Zoom on the desktop.
Sounds very peaceful.
So then the sound will play. The sound will play through, and you. Hey, come on. Damn, I just said it. So you should be able to hear everyone much better, kind of like you hear the music, starting on Sunday. Yeah, thanks, Damien. I don't know what you said congrats for, but thank you, I think. I don't know what I did. Yeah, this is the last shitty quality stream, so if you've hung through it with us till now, gonna see a substantial increase the next time we go live. Whew. So should be a lot better on Sunday.
Paul, do you have an iPhone or Android?
iPhone. Come on now. What do I look like?
Oh, I don't know. There are some plebs on here with Android, so.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, Dirty J. I'm probably more excited than you guys, to be honest. Yeah, no. I had an Android. It kind of sucked, to be honest. I didn't like it.
I've never had one, but
Yeah, don't do it.
yeah,
No.
it's hard to beat the iPhone, for real.
I love it.
Oh God.
I got a Galaxy Note 10, and I love, because I like writing notes, and I love my pen that I can just notes. I love the Galaxy Note 10.
Have you ever owned an iPhone?
No. Well, actually, yes. When we lived in Alaska, I owned an iPhone for a while, but I got so used to Android, it was just different. I'm sure if I got used to it, it'd be fine, but I've just been a Galaxy person all my life, I guess.
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with it, whatever you started with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've owned an iPhone since they came out.
Well, see, I dropped my phone like a month ago. I was supposed to go meet Ted in Vegas, and I dropped my phone in the river while I was fishing. It was a Note 9. And so I went to Vegas, and I didn't have my phone for 4 days, and I came home, and they didn't have a Note 10, so they gave me the S10. And I hated it, because I didn't have my note taken, I didn't have my notes. So I paid like $400 to get that phone, and I went like 3 days later and returned it and said, I need that Note 10. So my mind, was just conditioned. I like that phone. Anything other than that is just, it takes a while,
Have y'all seen those tablets you can like write on and erase and stuff?
Yeah.
I want to get one of those. So I like writing my notes down, but I want to be able to like put them on the computer without scanning them and all that shit.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I never thought I'd ever hear MGMT again.
So I think it's just what iPhone people are just definitely iPhone people. So I think it's whatever you're comfortable with. Obviously, I come from a psychology background, and you're conditioned, conditioned, and I'm just conditioned for this, I guess. Sam for the Galaxy.
I want to try an Android at some point, but haven't. I like the Galaxies and the S10, that whole, the Samsung, really, that whole brand. I'd like to try them at some point.
I'll be right back, guys.
I guess for me, as long as it answers phone calls and texts and stuff, I really don't care. See, for me, my success now is the day I don't have to have a cell phone at all.
Yeah.
And go back to a home phone. Because I'm done. I just don't want to be, like that's success to me now. Is being a good father and husband and having a cell phone. I'm going back to the home. I'm going back to the home phone. I'll call you when I want to. Leave me a message.
I pay.
I think we're too attached to them.
Can I call
Oh, no
you back
doubt,
in a bit?
no doubt.
I have to Skype my lactation consultant.
I pay for a home phone every month, and I've never hooked it up.
We lived in Alaska for 2 years, and this small town that we lived in, I owned a gas station up there. We didn't have cell phone service. This was only 4 years ago, and it was one of the coolest things ever because you did, kind of freed you a little bit. It was fun.
I bet. It's harder. What kind of fish is that? I've never heard. Steelhead, you said?
Steelhead, it's a trout, and then you had all 3 salmon species that came through the river. So you had people coming from all over the world from April to October. It was just busy. It was a town of 600 people. Then during the summertime, it would get to be like 2,000 of those people always there because it's some of the most phenomenal fishing anywhere. grizzly bears at our front door at night, just hanging out in our front yard. It was pretty amazing. Our kids got recess camp for one day because there's a grizzly bear on the playground. And that's cool. That's a
Did
cool
you
experience,
hear
you know?
Jessica
Like how many
had
people
an
can say,
elective
I didn't have
epidural?
recess because
It's
there
like
was a
she
grizzly
doesn't
bear
even care about
on
the
the
health of
playground.
her newborn.
Right.
Basic.
That's a cool story, you know?
No more TV
Yeah.
on the radio.
So
It's
it was
NPR,
pretty
where she heard
crazy.
the interview in her husband's car with her ex-fiance who had gone EDM. But ever since her wedding, it was hard to stay friends. And his Coed hoodie with the dragonfly, she kept it in her closet as the years went by. Who's cried tonight about? Asked Terry Gross.
A girl I knew in Brooklyn, we were once very close.
Well, hipster girl grew up and got her MFA. Married with a mortgage and an IRA. Hybrid minivan up in the carpool lane. But hipster mom is doing okay. Well, hipster girl grew up and now her world has changed. The vintage Slayer onesie has begun to fade. Still on the second page of 50 Shades of Grey. But hipster mom is doing okay.
Are you kidding? Of course I'm not gonna let her wear pink. Didn't you see the Huffington Post article on Facebook this morning? Gender roles are so passe. That's why I'm siding with Blossom on the whole.
I guess I'll be the addresser of gold questions. You guys can do the other stuff. Paul can. I guess I'll be the addresser of gold questions.
There is no
So-
way we are ever
Yep.
Because that's all I trade in
Disney
is
World
mostly it's just
ever.
gold now.
Do you think the gold iPhone 6 clashes with her
If it works, don't-
aura?
You know, stick with it.
I don't know where oil is too. I think oil's at like 52 something, but oil's getting down to a place to look for buys as well. If anyone trades those kind of things, I know we're tracking like GA, but oil's getting down to a good price too.
I used to trade the E-minis, but I
Did you?
I didn't have time with work and everything. Like I tried to trade the Globex session, but I just not enough volume, and then I couldn't manage positions at work. It just became too much.
Yeah. And just remember, we're one stupid decision from Iran away from oil going up because we might bomb their oil fields in the United States. I'm in the United States, but we're just one stupid decision from either side from oil going way back up again.
Yep.
And so that might be what's happening. You might be getting a lower price right now, and just hold on to it for a little bit because there's going to be spikes. I mean, it's just there's too much tension going on.
Yeah, and Trump just released his Middle East peace.
Yeah.
But his vision for the peace in Middle East, and yeah.
They do that. I really believe, and maybe I'm a conspiracy theory. I really do think they drop those prices sometimes because they might know stuff that's coming. I can't back that up at all, and it's probably a conspiracy theory. But I mean, I've seen it too many times with gold, right? I mean, it was yesterday morning it spiked it down to 71, and then it went right back up. Like, why did that happen?
Well, there was a huge run up on gold right before the Soleimani airstrike.
Right. So what I'm saying is I think they're setting it up. I think things are setting up. Like yesterday, gold, that's down. That move down to 71 didn't make any sense. And then within a couple of hours, it's back up at 85, 85 or 86. Like, what is going on here?
Yeah, he was killed January 4th. When you look at gold.
Yeah, no, he was killed January 4th, and then the airstrikes back into the United States were January 7th, because I was in gold buys and oil buys, and that's when oil spiked to 65. I think it did it on the open that Sunday, next Sunday, and oil spiked to 65 from like 56. I don't know exactly where it was, but maybe even 54. And I was in both those buys, and it's like, whoa, that's pretty intense.
See, all the way, like starting December 23rd, gold made a huge run up from 1477, let's say, all the way to 1589, almost $100 increase in gold before the airstrike.
Right, and if you look at it, every time it's dipped, right? Every time it's made any kind of dip, it's spiked. It's gone right back up, and that's why I was saying for weeks, buy every dip, every single one, because the higher time frames were still bullish, right? So these down moves, it's like, this doesn't make any sense because the higher time frames are still saying up. That might be changing now, but we'll see.
Oh, man.
So you were asking if I buy dips on gold or just do pending orders. I never do pending orders. I always want to be the final say on whether or not I get into a trade or not. Because when it comes down, the conditions might have changed, right? So I never do pending orders because I want to make sure that the pattern that I'm looking for is still in play when it comes down. So I never do pending orders. I'll set alerts for certain areas so I can come back to the charts and look at what's going on, but I'll never do a pending order.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not a fan.
Well, and because conditions could have changed, right? By the time it gets to where you're looking for a buy, everything could be different than when you were looking for it. So you just want to make sure. I just like to verify.
Yes, sir.
But it's coming down to that 71 area right now, right? 71 to 68 area on gold. I would be looking to buy again in this area. There's specific things I'll look for, but I'm looking to buy again.
Nope, I closed my buy, Brandon, right away. Like before 10 pips, actually. One of them got 12, and then the next one I closed at 5. Or it was 11 and 5 or something like that.
Dat boy,
What's up, guys?
I miss you, bro.
Yo,
How you doing?
pretty good. How are you?
There go that boy, yeah, he used to be my homie. He doesn't come around these days, I'm feeling kinda lonely. Was it something that I said? I don't get it. He spends his nights unfortunate and his mornings up on Reddit. Can't take it personal when he's on the go.
You guys taking any trades yet?
Yeah, we caught buys on GA, and we were looking for sells. I was looking for sells, and it didn't form how I wanted, where I wanted, so I didn't take it. But then it played out really, really nice. So just waiting still. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like it when the candles close without a top wick like that. They just don't look trustworthy. I think we'll get another opportunity around 8:30.
And Paul, you told me to just shut up if I'm talking too much. You just told me to be quiet.
No, it's good. I like when you guys talk because then I don't have to talk for 3 hours straight about just repeating myself every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want more discussion in here, so I'm gonna have to talk to the private group and do some
There you go.
punishment and ground people and take their phones away and stuff.
Keep talking.
No, you've been good. You've
We're
been
here
good
to support-
tonight.
We're here to support Paul.
You've been good tonight. Even though you bailed on us all week.
Hey man, I got a plan. I got to stick to it, bro.
You can still hang out.
That's true. You're right. I'm ashamed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, get it together, bro. Unbelievable.
Won't happen again, sir.
Guys are gonna lose your vacation time.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. No, just more discussion. Like, if it's just me talking the whole time, I feel like there's not a lot of variety in the discussion. It's just me repeating myself with different words, I feel like.
Well, I just want to make sure because I've had people say you're just trying to promote yourself, and that's not my purpose of being here. My purpose is to support Paul. That's it. That's all. That's it.
Yeah, no, I've definitely noticed that. So
And my man 16, where's he, man?
he's not here tonight. He took a personal day and didn't let anyone know. Apparently.
I'll let him know he's a slacker.
He was. He just got home. He said he was in the Telegram chat.
Yeah, I haven't looked at that yet.
Likely story.
Yep.
He's grounded. He's fired. He's grounded or put in timeout.
No, he's losing some vacation days though. That's for sure.
Or we're just gonna take some pips away from him.
Yeah, he'll have to Venmo me.
Tell him we're gonna sell him. We're willing to buy.
No, he does his own
Some
thing.
punishment has to happen though.
He does his own thing regardless of what we do. I'll be like, yeah, buys look good if we break above. And he's like, yeah, let's do it. And then I take the buys, and after the trade, I'm like, man. And he was like, yeah, bro, I got in a sell. I never took the buys. I was like, are you freaking kidding me?
Dang, man, that's cold-hearted.
Savage. Yeah, GA's looking like it's just kind of ranging right here, so I'm gonna just let it kind of make some moves again, and then try to catch a low or a high.
Did y'all see him today, Paul?
No.
And why not?
Because I didn't want to.
Wow. Well, I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, honestly, I just took a nap for an hour, and then I had a phone call with the apartment place, and then I went to the store, got some Tic Tacs and a energy and a Mountain Dew Zero, and then it was live stream time. So
Do y'all have a truck and stuff to move with, or how you?
yeah, we got a truck, a trailer, and 3 cars. So
Damn.
yeah, we'll be good. Holy crap, this girl's jacked.
I think GA is about to go again.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll catch the next low if it does.
pound yen goes. I mean, I used to trade the pound Aussie a lot. That thing's insane. I mean, I used to think the pound yen was crazy. This thing's like 10 times more insane.
I feel like it's less aggressive.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know?
Maybe. I mean, I haven't done it in a long time, but when I used to trade it, I used to be scared of that thing.
It moves so nice though. Like, if you get a bullish candle, it's gonna go up. You get a bearish candle, it's gonna go down. Like, it's pretty polite, I would say.
This was back in like 2012. Because you start out with when you first start trading, you start out with the euro and the pound.
Mm-hmm.
So those things don't really move that much. Those things are like watching paint dry.
Yeah.
You get to the GJ, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm scared of this one. Then you get used to that one. It's like, oh my gosh, now I'm scared of the pound Aussie. And so back in 2012, I just remember being scared of that thing for a long time.
Yeah, I just didn't like the way GJ moved and the way you had to take some of the entries with where the volume came in. I just didn't like having to enter. I only like entering on like a closed candle. But if it's like a 40 pip, 30 pip closed candle, like, there's no entry for me, so.
What did the pound, they had a rate announcement in the London session, right, last night, right? I didn't even pay attention to, what was the decision on the rate?
I'm not sure. There was news this morning, and the pound got really strong.
There was a rate announcement, so I would assume they didn't raise rates, or they did something, because that was why the move happened today, why it went up. Hopefully someone can tell us what was the.
I'm sure JR knows.
Announcement.
I bet JR knows.
Because if they cut rates, usually that would make it go down, I would think. So either they kept rates the same, or I don't know. Or they raised rates. But something happened in that announcement that made all the pound pairs go up today.
Yeah, they flew.
Alright guys, I'm gonna pop off here.
Alright, Mr. Quiet.
Yeah, I just been getting shit done. I've been on pause the whole time.
Yeah, just keep your head up. Don't doubt yourself from this week. It literally, it killed all of us. It killed all of us.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be here Sunday though, because I'm going to a Super Bowl party, so I'll be on Monday.
Okay, that's fine. I guess you'll miss our first 1080 session. No big deal, Mike.
Come on, bro. It's the Super Bowl, though.
I guess you can take a vacation day. Whatever.
Who are you rooting for? Who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl?
Oh, man. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of either team, to be completely honest with you, so I'm just going to watch.
Right. As a Seahawks fan, I can't root for the 49ers, so I have to root for the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think I'm going for Chiefs, too, just because I like Mahomes, but that's about it.
Who's even in the Super Bowl?
Oh, my
San
God.
Francisco, Kansas City.
Oh, okay.
Come on, man. You
Well,
know that.
Paul, maybe you should just stay on the stream that night and just...
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I didn't. I haven't. I've watched 2 football games this year. That's it.
Bro, every Sunday I've got 2 monitors, so I had on my top monitor my trades, and I was watching the games on my computer.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
But yeah, all right, guys. Well, hey, if you catch anything else tonight, good luck, and if you trade Fridays, and good luck tomorrow. I'll be on starting Monday.
All right, bro. See you later. Have a good weekend. We'll talk Sunday maybe in the morning.
Oh yeah, sounds good. Before the game or something. How does that work?
Yeah.
All right, see you guys.
All right, bro. Yeah, Brandon, you can come out on Sunday. We're once we start next week, we're gonna be bringing 10 to 15 people from the chat on, so you can definitely come on for sure. Probably 1 or 2 of the days. We'll probably do 2. You're a moderator, so you get 2 days. So yeah.
Okay, so he said the rate stayed the same.
Yep.
The guy in the chat said the rate stayed the same, and so that's what drove that move today, I guess.
Yeah, that's why I think we should be starting. We should correct some of it.
We should, because it came right up to that level, right? That 95 level.
Yeah.
It came up right up to a major resistance level. It should, once the news is worn out a little bit, it should retrace back to where it's going.
Yeah, because the way I think about it, I think I've heard Rakil say this, and it just makes sense. for the pound to get that much stronger over the Aussie dollar, and then to just maintain that and not come back and balance out, that just doesn't make sense. Like, it should come back at least, I would say, halfway, maybe 75%, maybe 100%, and just balance out the currency. Because for the pound to just shoot up, it shot up what, Mike? 15, was it? I don't know how the dollars work for this, but it had to be at least 150, 200 pips. So that's what, like $15, $20 jump from the pound to the Aussie dollar. So, I mean, I feel like
look at that. Look at the hourly chart. 3 candles ago, and it had that wick at the bottom on the hourly. That's when it went down, right? And now it's about 15 minutes away from having another wick that's longer than the body of the candle, rejecting higher than the one before. So that would be, to me, bullish momentum on that 1 hour candle.
Yeah, it's definitely rising for sure.
Those two wicks would say, the one below and then the next one closing above it would say there's some momentum to the upside, possibly to break this level.
Mm-hmm.
But we got 15 minutes, and it could close that tail at the bottom or whatever it is in 15 minutes, and there could be no tail there, so we'll see. But if it closes like this, I would think that
you'd think it would go up.
Possibly push up. Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this closes like this, that would definitely be a buy with a higher low. But it's such a big candle, it doesn't really interest me.
Yeah, just because those last 2 tails, I call them tails over there at the bottom of the candle, those last 2 tails, if this one closes higher, that's bullish momentum for sure for me, the way I look at it.
Makes sense, yeah, I agree. I was thinking that first hourly one was going to be kind of where the 4 hour goes to kind of fill a wick. So, we'll see. I mean, that could be... I guess I can look at the 4 hour. I'm not going to base anything off of it, but...
Well, again, remember, all higher time frames, again, are bullish. So that was just a little spike down on a major trend of bullish.
Mm-hmm.
So each push down is just being rejected by more buying, at least to this point.
Yeah, so once it pushes up and then comes back, makes a higher low, that gives an entry. I think that'll be a good trade.
Because that what is it, the 95.30 area, which we were talking about earlier, if it breaks that area, there's nothing.
Yeah, we gone.
That we looked at.
We going to the moon.
There's nothing till 22. We looked at the monthly, I think.
Yeah.
We couldn't see anything.
Yeah, no,
so if you break that level and then pull back.
Yep.
To that level, that would be a great buy.
100%.
But I want to wait for it. I would want to, because you're always afraid of fake breakouts, right? So I would want it to break by 40 to 50 pips to ensure for me that it's not a false breakout, and then pull back. Like if it just goes and breaks it by 10 or 15 and then pulls back, that's not good enough for me at least. I want it to break clean by 40 or 50 and then pull back.
Yeah.
Then you have a better chance of it not being a false breakout.
Yeah, just it going up, creating a high, and then making a higher low would be all I wait for if we get to that point.
Yeah.
So.
I just don't want to get caught in the false breakout stuff. So I want to make sure that it's.
Yeah.
Like you said, a higher low, higher low.
Yeah, I got caught in that every single day this week. I got caught Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Did I get caught in it yesterday? Yeah, we got caught in it yesterday as well. So. I will be not trading any breakouts anymore because they just never work for me.
Are you mainly trading off the 5-minute or the 15-minute?
Neither.
Which one are you doing it off the 30-minute, right?
30 and the 1 hour I will take entries and mark them. So I only mark zones and take entries on 30-minute and 1 hour. That's all I look at. I don't care about any higher time frame bias anymore. I want to see how this goes because. Like I was saying earlier, like if the daily and monthly are bearish and I see this bullish candle right here, the one we took buys on, I'm thinking, no, this is going to continue down. But like daily and monthly, like it can make a 20-30 pip move up and not really affect that monthly or weekly candle at all.
Right.
So I was just missing opportunities that I would normally capitalize on. So just trying to keep it more simple for what I like to see. So I'm gonna see how it works.
But if you're wanting a break, like if you're doing it daily and you want a break of 50 to 80 pips and then a pullback, you don't have to have a break. If you're trading 30 minute, you'd only maybe use 15 pips, right? And then pull back. So it's all relative to what, again, time frame you're trading to know, is this a big false breakout? If I'm trading it daily, I want it to be 50 to 80 pips above and then pull back. But if it's 30 minute, it only needs probably be 15 to 20 and then pull back.
Yeah, a 20 pip
So
range.
it's all relative.
Yeah, a 20 pip range on the 30 minute is that's a phenomenal trade. If I catch 20 pips with a normal lot size, because it's like a decent candle, like, whew, I could catch one or two of those a week and be straight. But when I'm trying to get it on like a 30 pip candle,
10 pips above, right?
yeah, even 10 pips. 10 pips is a phenomenal trade too.
So then you pull back and you trade it. So just again, it depends on what
Yep.
time frame you're doing, I guess.
Yep. Yeah, and I mean, I'm noticing I'm comfortable holding longer positions. Like this morning, those sells I took, I entered at 10:30, I closed at about 3. So 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. It was almost 5 hours of holding that position, and it was, it was in profit for most of it except one 30-minute candle. So
how was your emotions during that time? Not usually doing that and holding that for time. How was your emotions during that?
The 130-minute, that bullish one that kind of pushed up and tried to go to that bearish high, the 95,400 area, but then it retraced. When it spiked up, I was like, oh shit, it's gonna keep going with the momentum, and then it just, once it hit like a certain level, it ripped down, and then it just kind of bounced around bullish. I was like, yeah, no, it can't reach the high, because in my head, if any candle of all those candles were gonna go and stop me out, it was gonna be that one, the one that came closest. So to me, the fact that that candle came that close and still couldn't do it, we were gonna continue down, because if that bullish candle was actually gonna go up, it would have continued up and stopped me out. It wouldn't have pulled back like it did and then made a lower, and then once that bearish one happened, I was like, okay, got a lower high. That was like a third attempt basically to go and try and get above. We couldn't do it again, so we're going down. It might be rocky going down, but it'll go down. So that was my thought process. Yeah, so normally
you played with different emotions. I'm sure there were different emotions at different times, like, oh my gosh, I don't usually hold for this amount, but I know what I see, so I've got to stay with my plan.
Yeah, I've actually been holding longer these past 2 weeks. I've probably had 5 or 6 trades that I've held for a couple hours. And whenever I do feel like I'm starting to get emotional and not think without emotion, just think, okay, chart's telling me this, that's what's going to happen. Don't worry about what ifs. I just kind of tell myself, like, if it hits stop, it hits stop. Who cares?
Right.
It's just a
Or
trade.
just walk away. Or
Yep.
just walk away. If you feel like you're staring at the charts, just walk away. Trust it and walk away.
Yeah, I was at the gym while that was going, and I kept checking it every in between my sets real quick. And once that bullish one happened, I was like, ooh, if this is going to get me, it's going to get me. And then I was on the wrong side, and maybe I should go break even next time. But then once that candle, like I said, once it was like within a minute, I'm sure if we went down to the minute and found that candle, when it spiked back, I was like, yep, no, it wouldn't have reacted like that right near those bodies if it was going to come down still.
Yeah.
Because
and that's a big thing too, is emotions, right? I mean,
that's the biggest thing, yeah.
Trades, see what your emotions are. Like, are you getting scared? And then make adjustments. If you're getting nervous about trades, then you're doing something wrong. Either your lot size is too big.
Yep, that's right.
Too big a stop loss. So figure out what it is that makes you relaxed and most comfortable, and
continue.
That will kill you. Emotions will kill you.
Yep, that was my issue in the beginning. Was I was always just trading a lot size, and never really. I was only concerned about how much I was making each day. So if I had a trade where I put a 1.0 in and an 8 pip stop, that was a 1.0. I was targeting my target. Let's just say 10 pip target, so $100.
Yeah.
I made that $100, right? I hit the 10 pip, and I risked 8 pips and got 10. But then the next day, I do the exact same thing, but I have a 17 pip stop because it's just a bigger candle. Still put a 1.0 in, That one hit stops. Now I'm down for the week. I've lost all my profit. Where now,
Go ahead,
sorry, yeah, where now like I'm using risk and I'm not picking a lot size. It's kind of doing it on its own, and I'm just taking the trade based on what I want to risk. 2% per position, so 4% every time I take a setup. I know if it hits my stop loss, regardless of how big it is, I'm still going to be up. So I'm not, whether I'm taking a trade on a 5 pip candle or a 20 pip candle, regardless of what happens, I'm going to be okay. And after doing that, it's been like, it's kind of like I'm going to win more than I lose long term. So whatever happens, happens. It's going to happen regardless of I'm in the market or not. So give myself the opportunity if I think it's going to happen.
And people are always like, well, you trade small lot sizes for, you've been trading for a long time. I'm like, because my style is different. I'm saying I'm going to place a trade here, and then I might stack the 5 more positions. So my first position isn't going to be my whole position, because I know I'm going to add more to it if it goes against me. And this is just me, my style.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a lot size that's comfortable, and then they'll be like, well, what if it just goes up at the first level? Well, 50% of something's better than 100% of nothing. But I'm also prepared to add to it if it goes against me. And so I trade smaller lot sizes because I planned for that, So it's always funny when people say that. It just depends on what your style is. I want the big swings.
Yep, exactly. It's just your style. Yeah, Brandon, that was just an example I was using, but there was a time when I was using one lots when that was risking like 30-40% of my account in one position. But that was way early in the beginning.
You got the closing here in 4 minutes, and that candle's starting to change a little bit on the 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
More like an indecision candle to me now.
Yeah, it's just ranging right now. It's bouncing between there, so if we break down, I'm going to wait for it to pull up to sell, make a resistance, vice versa going up.
Yeah, so that 95 level is definitely a hard level for it to, can't make up its mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of congestion up there, even on the 30-minute. So were you here when I was explaining what I was thinking for that that bearish candle this morning?
No.
So we have all this upside momentum, right? And then on the 30-minute, if you're looking at the stream, it'll be delayed. But then we have that one bearish candle, right? So, okay, maybe we're going to go down. And then we get a bullish candle pushing it back up, saying, okay, we formed some support. Next candle breaks out. So we had that one bearish candle try to take us down. Bullish candle pulled us right back up. Couldn't go down. Then we break out above, right? So that's like, we had like 2 chances to try and go down, and it didn't happen. And then the next one brings us back down. So if it was actually going to go up, why is it coming back into that area to where we originally couldn't go up? It shouldn't be doing that. If we're going to go up, it shouldn't be coming back into that area to where we initially struggled, and then price pushed us through it, saying, nope, we're not going to go down, we're going to go up. But then to come back into it again, that didn't make sense for price to go up. In my head.
I mean, I have my reasons why I think that would happen, but it's probably, because I am a believer in stop hunting. I know Raja isn't, and we all have our different reasons. I'm a big believer in stop hunting. So I think, for me, I would think that's the big boys just playing around with stop hunts before they pushed it up.
Let me ask you this.
Taking people out.
How much money do you cost for them to stop hunting? How much money do you think it costs to move the market to come get somebody's orders?
No idea.
I mean, really, no. Try to come up with a figure.
Probably hundreds of millions.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah.
I mean, that's just not reasonable for them to come get retail traders' money. They'd have to spend so much money to move a market.
But why not?
Because we don't trade enough. Why would you put up $100 million to come get like $5 million?
Because it's easy money.
No. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, it really doesn't. To me.
If I can get 200,000, let's just say whatever it is, 500,000 retail traders doing the wrong thing at the wrong time, Why wouldn't I do that?
Because you make so much more money just otherwise. I mean, that's peanuts.
Yeah, I mean, I understand both. I definitely understand both sides. I'm a believer in it. So that's just me. I've seen it too many times.
Yo, what up, Wix? Appreciate you watching us on the big screen, bro. That's pretty awesome. I feel so special and important. Just got me on in his living room. That's so cool. That's so cool.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry. I was gonna say that's really cool that we're having a discussion on both sides. You know,
I agree.
Hey, this is what I feel, and that's
I agree.
awesome. Like, let's discuss those things. And,
Exactly. Yeah.
I respect that side of the argument. I disagree with it, but it doesn't mean we can't have good discussions about it.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can throw an opinion in and then see how you guys think of it. I don't know if I'm kind of on both sides. I kind of think the banks and the market, whatever you want to call it, they do try to manipulate and play on our emotions, just for the sole reason that new traders or retail traders that don't have lots of money that are trading, they're gonna have high emotions when they see stuff they don't want to see and it's going the wrong way. But are they doing it to benefit long term? I think they are, but I don't know if we're that important either. So I'm kind of like 50-50. I don't feel like we're important enough for them to drop hundreds of millions to take out our little 1.0 or our little 0.5 or whatever we got going on to just move it down 20-30 pips. I feel like the move up today was definitely a big player move. But just like that little...
If what you're saying is true, then what drives it, like you're saying, what drives it to go down 20 or 30 pips and then go back up? What is the reason it does that? If there's not orders that are being filled at that level, what's driving it to go down 20 or 30 pips? Someone's moving it.
Yeah, I do believe it does push price certain ways to grab enough orders to then push price in the correct way that they feel is correct, not what we're seeing. But are they directly doing it with the intention to kind of fuck us over? I don't know. I don't know if they care about us that much. I feel like they're just doing it because, okay, we want to push price down $10. We need to push it up $2 to get enough to then bring us down the $20 kind of thing. I don't know if they're like, ooh, let's screw over all these retail traders just because we want to irritate them, and then we'll send price down just because we can. I feel like that'd require too much extra useless effort.
Yeah, we're not a pimple on their ass. Like, I mean,
but is it that much of an effort if you know that 80% of traders are going to have a 20 or 30 pip stop loss? You know that because that's just fact. Is it really that much of an effort to know where they're going to have their stop losses or where they're going to have that?
I think
seem like a lot of effort.
They trade like more long term than 20 pips. Like, they're not looking for that small of moves, you know? They're looking at bigger type moves.
No, I agree with you, but then what drives it down that 20 pips? Someone's doing it.
Well, right. No, somebody places a huge order.
Right.
There's not enough liquidity to fill it, so the price has to move until they can find enough people to fill that order. I mean, it's that simple.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
But I don't think it's malicious. I mean, they may be the ones doing it, but I don't think it's like, okay, who can we fuck today?
I do.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong, but you know.
It's a bank. I mean, it's big banks. They're always effing people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense both ways, I think. I just don't know if they're intentionally, if that's their purpose is to target us. That just wouldn't make any sense in my head. But I do feel like there is definitely manipulation to trick us for sure. But is the reason of it to actually trick us, or just is that how the market needs to move to do certain things?
We'll never know for sure.
Yeah, I mean, either way, good discussion, I think. It's interesting to see.
Unless you're at Chase Bank in their trading room, they'll really never know.
That's who I have as Chase. So.
There you go.
Yep.
My biggest thing is the amount of money it takes to move the market. You know, I mean that's just an insane amount of money to put up.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're all right. We're all right. We're all wrong.
Algos. I mean, really, it's computers trading. I don't even think it's people hardly anymore. I think a lot of the market's controlled by the computers.
I would agree with that. But they're programmed a certain way, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
They have had parameters set.
Yeah.
But don't they? A lot of them learn on their own too. You know, have you seen They have some that can literally learn how to do puzzles by themselves with like a minimal amount of information.
That's insane.
It really is.
They need to slow down because it's gonna turn into some. It's gonna turn into an iRobot movie with Will Smith real soon.
And the reason I have that, I guess the reason I have that philosophy too is the guy, my high school friend back in Seattle is the one that taught me, and he did sit down with a bank trader. He learned from a bank trader, and so when he taught me, that's kind of the philosophy he gave me. It's like, look, I've been in those rooms. I know what happens. So, and I don't know what exactly, if that's all true, but that's what he told me. So again, it's conditioning, right? I've been doing this for 17 years, and I was conditioned from an early time that that's what happened. So I'm conditioned to think like that because it was repeated to me. Other people are conditioned other ways too. So it just depends on, again, where you started.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just personality and perspective, honestly, I think.
Yep.
As long as you're following what you see and what you think, long term, I think that's going to be that'll be the best. I think that's how you become successful is doing just like just trading what you see. So like if I were to just copy your strategy and trade like you, I guarantee I fail 100%. But you're being successful, so how does that make sense? If I'm copying you, I should be successful too, right?
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I probably closed one pip early.
I'm fascinated by this style because I can't do this, what you're doing. I can't, and I'm fascinated by that. I'm trying to learn something new. Like, I'm always wanting to learn and grow, but I'm fascinated by the way you guys do it because I've never been able to make that successful.
Yeah, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, you just either don't have enough experience learning to visualize it, or you just can't visualize it, which doesn't mean anything, really. It just means you see it differently, that's all.
My wife says I'm not allowed to visualize a lot of things, so I'm not able to.
You can look, you can't do anything else. Yeah, Wix, so basically Sunday will be kind of the start of the stream, like officially starting 1080p. We'll be pulling up charts and I'll be going over and breaking down multiple charts because I'll be able to pretty quickly. So kind of in spirit of all that and everyone kind of hanging out with us through this rough period, we're going to bring on 10 to 15 people from the chat every single day for the whole week to basically hang out in Zoom for the entire 3-hour session. So yeah, if you want to come on Sunday, that would be awesome.
All right, y'all have a good night.
All right, see you later, bro. See you Sunday. If you're coming Sunday, I don't know if you're watching football or not.
I'll be here.
Okay. All right, well, we will see you Sunday and hopefully have some really good discussion going on.
Yep, my chicken wings are about to be here, so I'm about to go too.
Man.
JR, you're getting into some trouble on this chess game, dude.
Oh, are you beating him?
Oh, he's not.
Check your chess app.
Bro, Noah's a prodigy of just life. Noah's a life prodigy, bro. I don't know.
Totally.
But JR is kind of our fundamental expert, so it'll be a battle of the brains.
I'm in trouble.
I'm in trouble.
I do like how you can it like double checks your move. I'm the world's worst about trying to like move a piece like to see like play it out and then I move by accident. I do that shit.
Yeah, you have to like click the check mark, right? It gives you like a...
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the world's worst with the accident.
Yeah, it happens. I've done that before. We're like in real life chess games, and like once you put it down, like once you touch the piece, you have to like move it to wherever. But and once you put it down, it has to stay there.
I'll be right back.
But I'm really rusty right now on it, honestly.
I haven't played. I've played like 5 games so far on that chess app, and before that, I hadn't played in 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah. I used to play a lot as a kid, but it's hard to find people to play.
Yeah, that's facts, dude. I just got a brand new chessboard, and I have no one to play with.
Sad.
And it's usually like old people that want to play, you know?
Yep.
Yeet.
One thing I was really proud about, and like this is like the biggest accomplishment of my chess career, I guess you could say, is there's this kid who I was playing against, and he was like, he was in orchestra, he was like a straight A student, like he was like the smartest you can be at that point in your life, and I beat him like 4 times in a row. Yep.
Dang. See, I told you this kid was a prodigy. I mean, he's trading at 18. Come on now.
I feel like chess and trading go hand in hand as far as like critical thinking.
See, that's what I was just saying.
Patience too.
You really
Yeah.
have to like think about what your position and what you're doing. I agree with that.
Bro, a case of Tic Tacs. Bro. You send me a case of Tic Tacs, you can come and Zoom for a month for free straight. Even though the case of Tic Tacs would probably last 2 days, but still. That'd be 48 hours straight of Tic Tacs, and then I'd have the shits for a week. No, like those Tic Tacs, there was one day, you know those 200 packs of the Fruit Adventures? Don't tell my coach, I ate 3 of them in like, it was New Year's. I ate, it was 3 or 4 of those 200 packs in like a couple hours. Bro, every fart was, you had to be prepared and just above the toilet in case, because you had no idea.
It's hot, man.
It was scary. Anytime you thought you had to fart, you were just prepared to poop your pants.
Hey Dallas, are you here?
I am.
Finally.
Winter?
No.
Check out the 15 minute.
Yeah, I see that rejection there.
I think if it closes and then you'd have a good stop loss below the previous 15 minute. Oh, but it is coming into that resistance, so it's up to you.
Yeah, I think it's gonna come down a little bit more.
You're probably right. I'm done for the night, so I won't be taking a trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, Mary. The world just changing. It's pretty interesting. That was a good one. Rainbow fire. More like rainbow sharks is what it actually is.
JR, yeah, you gotta watch that Godmother. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but you gotta watch him, man. It's like his accent is like amazing, and you get to listen to it all the time. I think he's like Ukrainian or something, Russian.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? I was getting my chicken wings.
I said you gotta watch that a Gad Mater guy that I sent you, the YouTube guy.
Okay, I will, for sure. Alright, I'm about to go get balls deep in these wings.
Oh, God. Have fun, bro.
Don't worry.
Yeah, nothing yet on GA. It's just moving sideways. Yeah, I'm looking to get another entry, Brandon. It just needs to pick a direction.
Dude, I'm so disgusted right now. This guy made a pizza with Nutella as the sauce, Cheerios, and banana.
And like on pizza or just like on dough?
Like on a pizza dough, not like on top of like
Oh.
sausage.
That sounds amazing.
You think that sounds amazing?
Oh my, what I would do for that right now.
Honestly, Nutella's pretty good right now.
Mm-hmm.
So salty about GJ.
What happened?
Took a loss. I mean, everything was telling me sells at the time, but just didn't work out. So you said you switched to like you're not trading breakouts anymore?
No.
What was the reasoning? I wasn't paying attention, sorry.
Basically, whenever I was trading a breakout, I was basically selling a low or buying a high, and I just got stuck in the retracement.
So are you just like focusing on higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low?
Higher lows, lower highs, yes. And then support and resistance if it's got enough range. GJ Weekly has her rocket ship. Yeah, I haven't checked out GJ in a few days. Hassan, yeah, I'm just waiting for price to either go up or down, and then wait for some retracement and catch a resistance or catch a support after it makes a high or a low. I'm hoping we can get another entry. Just turned 8 o'clock, so normally right when I end the stream at 8, I get a really good entry at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So we'll try to end 2 for 2 for the night. If we get something in the next, we'll go till 9 o'clock. I got to do some coaching tonight, but I have not heard from him yet. So we'll wait for another 30-minute candle after this and see what's going on. And I just got to go do some cardio. Yo, JR, I thought you were getting balls deep in those wings, bro.
I think he is.
Yeah. Those poor wings.
Okay, Paul, I got a serious question.
Uh-oh.
Are boneless chicken wings chicken nuggets or not?
No. No, chicken nuggets are McDonald's. That's it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. No, wings are boneless wings are boneless wings. Nuggets you get at McDonald's for $1. Why? How do you feel?
I think they're fucking chicken nuggets, man.
You're crazy, bro.
I mean, dude, they're chicken nuggets. That's my belief. It's my analysis.
Well,
let's see what the chat says. Chat, what do you think?
Yeah, alright, chat. So, are boneless wings chicken nuggets or boneless wings?
You know what? Chat's not saying anything. I'm gonna ask JR.
Yeah, chat's a little dead right now.
Oh, they're saying boneless wings. Nah.
Oh,
I don't believe it.
Can this fucking ad go away? Like, why do these keep popping up? Holy leg.
Oh, you know what? This guy's right. He says technically chicken nuggets don't have bones, so chicken nuggets are technically boneless wings.
That makes sense.
And same for vice versa, I suppose. Man, this guy's a genius. Great that I started this conversation.
Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Oh, they're fighting, dude. Oh, God.
Who's boneless chickens? Shabam, I'm waiting just for price to push up and then come back and form a support. I don't have a preference on where it does that. I just need to see it do it. Or push down and come find a resistance. I think it should possibly head up or just range. Yeah. Who knows what's in a chicken nugget? Let's be honest.
Oh, man. Have you seen the videos of those, the pink goo? Oh, Lord.
The what?
The pink goo that they supposedly use to make chicken nuggets.
Yuck.
It's basically everything you wouldn't eat from a chicken, just mashed up.
Like chicken nuts. Ew.
Nuts, eyes, ears.
Chicken ass.
Yeah. You know, some people actually eat pig anus, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Ew. That's so gross.
Yeah, some people, like, instead of, like, what you actually eat for calamari, they use pig anus, and they just go with that. I don't know why you would do that, but...
Yeah. You could start your trading YouTube, or trading Instagram could be, chicken wicks.
Chicken wicks. Jake-Paul Wicks.
Hopefully this does something. I don't want it to just sit in range here.
You know what? I'm actually kind of tempted to change it to chicken wicks.
Oh, God.
This is my branding, bro.
Get it. That would be... I guarantee those t-shirts would sell like crazy.
I'll probably have to pay 10% to whoever suggested it.
That'd be Naked Wicks.
Expect that check, brother. Look at what this guy said in chat on the YouTube.
Just stop the live. Yeah, you're probably right. As soon as I stop the live stream, I'm gonna get a perfect trade. Just like the past 2 days.
Kind of miss some chicken now.
Yeah, 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 chicken sounds pretty good.
Especially like Chick-fil-A, like a nice little 8-piece with some waffle fries. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I can't wait till I get a computer. It's gonna be so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is so frustrating with this tiny screen trying to like look at my charts. It's just
Oh, because are you marking up on your phone too?
yeah, I'm doing everything on my phone. It's so difficult, dude.
Oh, you're on Zoom on your phone too?
Yeah, I'm running the stream, Zoom, and the charts on my phone.
Damn, that's impressive.
Yeah, so like that's why I miss so many moves. I think is because I'm like going back and forth between all the stuff.
Yeah, GA is just ranging now.
Dude, Paul, my dog literally tore up. Like I have a PS4, and he chewed up my controller and my headset, like $100 worth of it.
Damn. Yeah, for real, his phone's running more stuff than my freaking desktop.
Because it's an iPhone, dude. It is kind of weird though how I can run so much on my phone, but if I try to run the same amount of things on the computer, it doesn't work as well. And I don't know what JR is doing in this chess game, but he's making some weird moves.
Trying to manipulate you like the market.
Dude, he...
Yep, yeah, we'll be live Sunday, Pip Lover.
Oh, that was magical.
Oh my god.
What I miss?
Absolutely nothing.
DJ's going up. Hey, what's up, Zakeem?
Did he finally get on?
Yeah, he's on me.
Wow.
I know.
Better late than never, I guess.
Yep.
get on, say he's up like 50 pips today.
Yeah. Yep, see you later, Wix. We might not even get to take a second one. It's not really doing a whole lot, and I want to do some cardio and get to bed so I can get up on time.
Hey, Paul, you remember that FX Kyle guy?
I do not.
Well, he was in here in the chat. I don't know, and Ted ripped him a new asshole the other day.
Really?
Yeah. But anyway, he was talking shit in this chat, and then the next morning, Ted just laid into that dude.
In our chat?
In our chat the night before, and then the next morning, he pissed Ted off for some reason. Anyways, I haven't seen him since.
He retired. He couldn't handle Ted.
Ted, oh my god. When Ted gets on one, he's on one, boy.
Mm-hmm. Yo, what up, Doug? We might be ending soon. It doesn't look like GA is going to do a whole lot. Yeah, it's been 3 hours. I think I think I'm going to call it and go do some cardio and get to bed. We got a busy day tomorrow. So if you're staying up to look at the charts, this is ranging right here. Don't take anything in between here. Wait for price to push up and then come back and take it up. Or if it pushes up really hard, maybe take it down. Same thing going down. If it pushes down and comes up, take it back down. If it pushes down really hard and then turns, take it back up a little bit. It's kind of what I'll be looking for in the next couple hours if it's doing something. But right now I wouldn't take anything in here, just because it's basically trying to decide where it wants to go. So just let it decide and then jump on when the chart decides. So I will see you guys on Sunday in 1080 with some charts, a bunch of new people, bunch of guests in the Zoom call for the whole week. So got a pretty special week coming up, I think. So we'll see you guys on Sunday.